Ahmedabad. Lovely. People are joining in from all over India. Dubai as well. Different countries. Lovely. Pune. Mangalore. Noida. Bangalore. Lovely, lovely. Thanks for letting us know. Seattle, USA. Mumbai. So welcome everyone. Okay. So let's start. Welcome everyone once again to today's session. My name is Priyal and I'm from Team SoulSensei, and I'll be here throughout the session for anything you may need. If you have any difficulties during the session, you can always feel free to just message us and we'll definitely be able to help you out. So, for people who are new to Soul Sensei, our goal at Soul Sensei is to make each and every session a safe and a supportive space where you can ask freely, share openly, and receive abundantly. And we hope that you feel lighter, calmer, and much happier at the end of this session. So, just to share today's session flow, we'll begin with a short introduction, followed by the practices led by our guide. And at the end of the session, we will open the space for question and answers. So, you can feel free to write your questions in the chat box, or we'll ask you to raise your hand and we'll try to answer as many questions as possible. So before we start, may I request all of y'all if you can please switch on your video for today's session. It would be really lovely to see all of y'all in today's session. It will really uplift the whole session's energy and how we experience this all together. So I would request all of y'all if you can please switch on your video for today's session. I can see many of y'all now. If others can also join them, it would be really nice. Thank you for switching on your video. I can see your lovely faces now, smiling faces. All right, thank you so much. So today's session is about non-verbal communication, and it is led by one of our amazing soul senseis, Shreans Daga. So Shreyansh is an entrepreneur and spiritual teacher who blends spirituality with modern science and business. He is experienced in areas like meditation, breathwork, neuroscience, and manifestation, and has learned and shared platforms with global leaders such as Bruce Lee, Braden, Jim Quick, and many more. He is the founder of the Shreans Daga Foundation, through which he has helped over 1 million people through free workshops and programs focused on healing, transformation, and conscious living. So, a very, very warm welcome to you, Shreyansh. I will now hand it over to you, and we hope everyone enjoys today's session.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Priyal. Just one moment. So thank you all, friends. Looking so happy to see you all. So the topic is not non-verbal communication, it's non-violent communication.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. I mean, though, of course, non-verbal communication also matters a lot. But today's topic is non-violent communication. And today I'll be talking about this whole concept of non-violent communication is taken by Marshall Rosenberg, who was who vacated his body in 2015, and he was the one who started this whole concept of non-violent communication, which is about, generally when we say violence means we think it's physical violence, but many times within our family, within our uh, close close friends, or in our office environment, we use a language or we use the tone which is violent in nature, right? So many times we use it even to our kids, right? So I'm going to show you a very short video and by Marshall Rosenberg. And then I'll give a little detailed explanation about this video and his teachings. So I have with me Keshav, who is also he's handling the technical, so he'll be assisting me. So Keshav, you can share that video of Marshall Rosenberg. Yeah.
The purpose of nonviolent communication is to help you to do what you already know how to do. To connect in a way that makes natural giving possible. You all know that giving. You know how to do it. Remembering to stay with that quality of giving, moment by moment in any connection. But we also all know that it's easy to lose it. It's easy to lose that connection. So that instead of enjoying that quality of giving, which is possible every moment in every contact we have, in spite of how precious that is, we forget it. And instead of playing the game, making life wonderful, much of the time we play another game called Who's Right? Have you ever played that game? It's a game where everybody loses. So isn't this amazing that we all know about this quality of giving? It's possible every moment. We find that the richest thing to do. And much of our life, we end up playing Who's Right. Now, the game of Who's Right involves two of the most devious things human beings have ever come upon. One, punishment. Because if you're wrong in the game of Who's Right, then you deserve to suffer. There's no more punishment. You won't do it in your families. We'll get rid of it with criminals. It just makes things more violent. We'll find other ways to deal with other nations beside punishment. No more punishment. No more reward. It's the same game. Part of the game of Who's Right. If you're right, then you get rewarded. If you're wrong, you get punished. No more. No more. It's created enough violence on the planet. We've been educated for quite a while to make violence enjoyable. And educated in a way we can even be violent to our children. Watch a parent try to bring about change in the child. Say you're sorry. I'm sorry. You're not really sorry. I can see it. You're not really sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I forgive you. Can you imagine a game like that? Can you imagine a parent responding to a child that way? And if a parent is going to do that to a child in their own family, what are they going to do to people from other cultures who behave in a way they don't appreciate? So of course you're going to have violence wherever you have this kind of thinking. It's learning how to go up to our head and think basically in terms of right and wrong, good and bad, normal, abnormal. You see, natural giving, anything we do in life that isn't coming out of that energy, we pay for it and everybody else pays for it. Anything we do out of fear of punishment, if we don't, everybody pays for it. Anything we do for a reward, everybody pays for it. Everything we do to make people like us, everybody pays for it. Everything we do out of guilt, shame, duty, obligation, everybody pays for it. That isn't what we were designed for. We were designed to enjoy giving. Give from the heart.
Yeah. Yes. So, so friends, we've seen that, you know, Marshall Rosenberg, he talks about how a mother was talking to the child, even though you love the child, but the way we speak, and that is a violent communication. So, he talks about, Marshall Rosenberg talks about natural giving. So, what is natural giving? Natural giving is when you give because you love you love to give. You are enjoying the process of giving, not with any expectation, not because there is any calculation or negotiation or in return, what will I get? Because your cup is overflowing, you feel good to give, and that's why you're giving. Only then the giving is rewardful, because the joy is in it, is the joy is in the giving itself. The reward is in the giving itself. The fulfillment comes from the giving itself. The moment you give with any expectation, then there might be a rejection. If there's a rejection, then there's a frustration, right? Most of the time we give out of calculation, negotiation. Oh, what will I get in return? What will that person do for me? But but the true giving is natural giving. You give because you love what you're doing. You love the process of giving itself is the reward for you, right? That is so fulfilling. Secondly, Marshall Rosenberg said that at the core of uh, at the core of all expression of all emotions, there is a need. There's a need which is hidden behind it. For suppose somebody's at the core of all anger, there's a need. Many times a child is behaving in a very angry tone with the mother or a father. So the child is angry because there's a need behind that emotion which is not met. So many times we get lost in the facade, in the expression of that need, not the real need. The expression, and then we'll say, "Oh, how can you talk to me? I'm your father, I'm your mother. How can you talk to me like this?" But what this child is trying to share is the need behind that expression. So understand the need behind the expression, not just focus on the expression, but understand the need behind that expression. Keshav, can you share the slide? Can I see my notes? So, so what is important is to understand the language of need, right? If we can understand, because the language of need is universal, it is common. Your needs, we all of us have some basic needs of love, of being being heard, of touch, of the need of feeling relevant. All these are very basic needs, which is common to all, right? So if we understand the language of need, then the other person feels heard. The other person can also understand then your need, right? Otherwise, it just becomes a game of right and wrong. So So it is important to understand that the root of all feelings is need. And behind every feeling, there's a need, unmet need. That's why you call it intimacy. Intimacy means into me you see. When you understand the language of needs, that is when the relationship becomes intimate. But the biggest problem in relationship, or the biggest communication problem, is we do not listen to understand. We just listen to reply. We just listen to say, to prove that, oh, what I'm saying is right. The game of right and wrong. And the truth is, even if you can win the argument, but you have still lost it because you have lost a relationship, right? So many times we want people to do what we want, our child to do certain things, but we don't say it as request, we say it as demand. Now, demand response, what happens with the child? Either the child will become submissive or he'll become a rebellion, right? Just because a child is a place where we can exercise our authority, because we feel, oh, we here the child is powerless in front of, because the child is dependent on us. We say, oh, we can use our authority over the child, and we can say it as demand and not as request. So Marshall Rosenberg says that in the long run we all pay for it. So we have to give up this game of right, wrong, good, bad, punishment, reward, guilt, induction. Many times we induct guilt in the child. We induct shame in the child. You know, all this game of duties, obligations, we pay for it and everybody's pay for it. In the video, Marshall Rosenberg says that how we all watch some violent games, violent movies, how violence has become fun. But what we see becomes our vibration, and that is what we will invite more into our life. That is how law of attraction works. Everything we have an evaluation. We evaluate things by criticism, analysis, judgment, diagnosis instead of observation. So what is important is to become aware about your tone of voice. Marshall Rosenberg says that 90% of the conflict, 90% of human conflict is not because of the difference of opinion, but because of wrong tone of voice. We are seeing what's going on in the world today, how the world leaders, they're expressing the tone of their voice, the tone of their social media post, right? It's not about right or wrong. It's not about what you want or what you do not want, but how you express it has a huge influence on the relationship. So express the feeling. If you want something, express the feeling, not the expression of the feeling. For example, I am getting angry, so rather than feeling angry, rather than expressing anger, I should say that, oh, when you do this thing, this angers me, right? So you're expressing the feeling, not the expression of that feeling, right? And you're expressing a need also. Okay, when you do this, I feel angry. This is what annoys me, rather than showing the annoyance. So don't just express the feeling, but the need, which is the cause of that feeling, without bringing that person in, right? When anyone do like this, I feel annoyed. So can you please not do this to me? So the idea is not to suppress our emotions. Always express what we want the other person to do it differently in a positive language. Maybe you can start by telling few good things about them, and then say that, oh, but I these are some amazing qualities about you, but when this has been done to me, I feel annoyed, I feel upset, I feel angry. So can you please take care of that next time? So then the other person feels then the other person understands you, because now you're not angry, you're just expressing your need. So always express what do we want the other person to do it differently in a positive language. In a positive language, that is the key. Suppressing your negative feeling or to feel intensely about the wrong without voicing or expressing that feeling, that is the beginning of disease. So lack of expression leads to depression. So here we are not trying to suppress our emotions. We are trying to express what we need to express. But at the same time, we are aware. Many times, for anything, we just form an opinion. We make a judgment. We pass some comments which is not required. J.D. Krishnamurti said, the ability to observe without evaluating, the ability to observe without evaluating is the highest form of human intelligence. We don't need to evaluate everything. We don't need to say, oh, what is this good, bad, right, wrong? Why do we need to evaluate everything? Opinion is the lowest form of human intelligence, lowest form of expressing of human intelligence. Because you are free to make any opinion about anything, because it does not require any accountability. You don't need to understand the need of others. You just made an opinion. Because sometimes you feel, oh, if we make other person small, we are bigger, we are better. So we enjoy criticism, we enjoy gossip, we enjoy making judgments, passing comments, making some opinions about situations or things or people. Rumi said, raise your words, not voice. Many times, even if we are angry, we are feeling resentful, that is the time you need to improve the quality of your words, of your language, not your voice. Rumi said, raise your words, not voice. It is the rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Right? So, so it is about your inner alignment. Many times when you feel angry, when you feel upset, when you feel that you have lost your alignment with your inner being, maybe that is the time to withdraw from the situation. Maybe that is not the time to react. That is the time to connect. Take your time out. When in doubt, zoom out. Take your time out. Again, find your alignment. And then when you feel you're balanced, you're calm, you're poised, then you can express what you want to express. Again, Rumi said, find sweetness in your heart. Then you'll find sweetness in every heart. So when you feel my heart is in a good state, when you align, when you feel love, when you feel inner calm and peace, then when you express, the other will also express sweetness towards you. So find sweetness in your heart, then you will find sweetness in others' heart, in every heart. Right. So friends, there are here I want to talk about three stages of emotion, right? There are three stages of emotion. Keshav, you can share the slide. One is emotional slavery, one is rebellious, and one is liberation. So now, what is emotional slavery? So yeah, three stages of emotion. One is emotional slavery, rebellious, and liberation. So what is emotional slavery? Here we think we are responsible for others' feelings. How others feel, I am responsible. So I am a slave of how they feel, how they emote. See, how others feel is their responsibility. How you feel is your responsibility. So we need to come out of the emotional slavery. Now, the other is just right opposite of this. That is called the rebellious stage. He says, if others are feeling angry, we say, oh, it's your problem. To hell with you. I am not responsible for your feeling. So you completely abandoned with it. So again, that is a rebellious stage. But the third stage is of emotional liberation. So what does this mean? Emotional liberation means when you're responding to others' need out of compassion, not out of guilt, shame, or fear. At the same time, you're not suppressing your own needs in responding to the needs of others. And therefore, it is more fulfilling to you. You can always express your need with that Santa Claus energy, with that lightheartedness. Don't make it a very serious, heavy affair. While you're stating clearly what we need in a way that communicates that we are we equally concerned with the need of others as well as our own. So you also ask what is your need? How can I help you? What can I do better? What change can I make in my response, in my behavior, in our relationship? So first, we always expect love. We always expect unconditional love while carrying the rule book of terms and conditions all the time. But the truth is, instead of expecting love, if you express love, you will experience love all the time. Instead of expecting love, if you express love, you will experience love all the time. If we expect the if we accept the fact, Keshav, you can no go back to the old slide, but you can share my image. You can remove the slide. You don't need to. No, show me the notes. Yes. So if you we can accept the fact that our relationships are here to make us conscious instead of happy. See, we always think, oh, this relationship, this will make me happy. But actually, our happiness lies within us. Our relationships are here to make us more conscious, more aware. And then, if we see our relationship like that, then the relationship becomes a wonderful tool for self mastery that always keeps us realigning ourselves with our higher purpose of life. Because we are all come to learn and evolve. And the relationships are like the laboratories of the soul, laboratories of the spirits, where the unhealed wounds will be brought up so that it can be recognized and healed. Your triggers are your best teachers. What triggers you is telling you that there's something in you which still needs your loving, compassionate attention, which you need to heal, which you need to overcome, which you need to work upon. When we acknowledge, when we think that how others make me feel, when we give that power to others of how they can make you feel, then we are losing our own power. You see, what are you doing? You see, you are giving others too much power as you even acknowledge how they should make you feel. If somebody can make you angry, then that means they are controlling you. If others can make you angry, that means they are controlling you. Lao Tzu said, care about what others think, and you'll always be their prisoner. So the idea is to come out of that prison. You have got to decide how you are going to feel. I have got to decide how I am going to feel, no matter how others behave. When I feel that I am upset about something, It is not about that person. Because of that person's behavior, I have lost my alignment with my inner being. And that loss of my alignment with my own being is actually making me feel upset. It is not that. So no matter how they behave, if I don't lose my alignment, I will not feel angry or upset. So when I feel I've lost my alignment, all I do is to withdraw from the situation. Let I use silence as my speech. I don't respond at that moment. At the moment I choose silence and find my own alignment, do some deep breathing or meditation. I will go to my virtual reality world where in my meditation, I visualize and would practice feeling good. That is the way. And then many times when you are feeling good, you don't even feel that it's a problem which needs to be solved. You are fine with it. Also, we are not responsible for others' happiness. As other is not responsible for your happiness, it is not your role to make others happy. It is your role to keep yourself in balance. That is important. That is your role. To keep yourself in alignment. That is our responsibility. No matter what. No matter what the condition is. See, if the outside condition can determine your emotion, if you can learn how to transform your emotion, independent of the outside condition will also change. The inverse is also true. Because what you feel about is what you bring about in your life. Feeling a state produces that state. So our job is to make the change inside. When things change inside you, things change around you. That is the way of living life from inside out, not from outside in, from inside out. That is where we take back a true power to ourselves. That is what empowered living is. To mastery, that means to master your own thoughts and emotions. Mastery of your thoughts and emotions is the highest form of human mastery. Friends, I'll give you 4 tools from this book uh, by Don Miguel. Right? He said there are 4 agreements we need to make with ourselves. If we can make these 4 agreements with ourselves, we can really empower ourselves fully. First thing he says, be impeccable with your words. Always use the words, always use everything that you utter from your mouth. It should be very impeccable. Because you believe in the power of the energy of your words. Words are energy, right? So be impeccable with your words. Think before you speak. It's a craft, it's a words craft. What you spell puts a spell. That's why it's called spelling. Because every word you speak it's like a spell, it casts a spell on others. Second agreement he says is don't take things personally. Many times, what others do, nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality. When you are immune to the opinion and action of others, you won't be the victim of the needless suffering. So be immune. We have to become immune to the opinions and the actions of others. That's how you take the power back to yourself. So first is be impeccable with your words. That means speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the words to speak against yourself or gossip about others. Always use the power of your words in the direction of truth and love. So be impeccable with your word. Second, don't take things personally. There's a huge amount of freedom which comes to you when you don't take things personally. Third is don't make assumptions. Always give others benefit doubt. When you give others benefit doubt, it helps you to drop resistance. Many times we see any behavior and we just make an assumption. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, drama. Many times we make assumptions and we create drama where there existed nothing but peace. So don't make assumptions. With one assumption, with this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. Have courage to ask. Express what you want, express what you need, and ask why they are doing what they are doing. And the fourth agreement is always do your best. No matter what the situation is, your power in that current moment, in the present moment. See, life always exists in the present moment. No matter what you make plans about tomorrow, but that tomorrow will only come in the form of present moment. You can only experience life. And experience only happens in the present moment, right? So in the present moment, every time in every present moment, do your best. That is the power you have. No matter what the situation is, the only power you have is to give your best, to do your best. And the best is, of course, going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you're tired or opposed to when you're well rested. But no matter what the situation is, simply under any circumstances, simply do your best. And if you do your best, then you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, regret, guilt, shame. Because you know, no matter what it was, you did your best. With your level of understanding in that situation, in that state of mind or physical state, you did your best. So friends, these are the few things I wanted to share with you. Another thing also Marshall Rosenberg said, which is great for any relationship, is that the power of appreciation. What you appreciate appreciates in your life. Marshall Rosenberg says, never delay an expression of appreciation. He says it has a terrible shelf life. So anytime you use an opportunity to appreciate others, whatever opportunity you get, find reasons to appreciate. Don't lose that opportunity to many times we appreciate people in our heart, but we don't express it. That is like, I have a gift for you, it is well wrapped, but I'm not giving it to you. So any given chance, always learn to appreciate others. Your staff, your team, your spouse, your family members, your friends, keep appreciating. When you appreciate others, when you find goodness in others, when you focus on the goodness in others, you tune in to the goodness in yourself. Also, you will evoke more goodness in their behavior towards you, because that is the dominant vibration that is what is your dominant vibration, and that is the dominant vibration you are activating in their behavior by focusing on their goodness, by appreciating them. You'll evoke more of the goodness from them, no matter what they are to the world, but towards you they will be good because you are always appreciating them. Appreciation is I would say it is one step ahead of gratitude. Not only you are thankful for them, you are also appreciative of them. Not only you are grateful to be with them or to have them in your life, but you are actually appreciating them. It is a higher virtue. All right, friends. So maybe we'll do quickly. I'll share you one more slide. Keshav, can you share the slide on? Yeah, that's the one on transaction analysis. Yeah. So very shortly, I'll explain this concept. In our family relationship, in our family dynamics, we are all four types of personality archetypes. And depending on what personality archetype, the role you are playing at that moment, we all steal energy from each other. This is called the types of energy thefts. So suppose you are an intimidator or somebody is an intimidator within the family. So how does the intimidator steal energy? By intimidating each other. Intimidator is also called perpetrator. This personality type will always be very egocentric or sarcastic. They always want to have the stage. They'll threaten others verbally or physically. They'll use the force of loudness or physical strength or demonstrate all of a sudden anger or outburst, unexpected outburst of anger or rage. So that what happens, the other person feels afraid. They feel anxious that, oh, something bad will happen to them, and they lose their energy. And that means the intimidator, the perpetrator, have stolen energy, right? And they feel empowered. Now, what happened to the other person? The other person archetype is poor me. The one who feels this energy is lost by intimidator is the poor me or a victim type. So he feels that the energy, so he feels, so how does he, now his energy is being stolen by intimidator or perpetrator. So how does he feel, he steals energy from others? He also needs the energy to survive. So he steals energy by making others feel guilty. He likes to seek sympathy. He always have very worried facial expression, as if very bad is being done to that person. As if all the time he's trembling or crying or repeatedly explaining what he wants in his life. Or he also sometimes expresses over accommodating behavior. If there's one bed, he says, "Oh, no, no problem. I'll sleep on the floor. You sleep on the bed." And next day morning, he'll cry. How is he had such a bad sleep, and now but he was so helpful to others, and how accommodating he was. Now others will give him sympathy, and so that he wants the others. He subconsciously wants to be taken advantage of. So that then he has a guilt story to play, guilt story to narrate next time. And he always feels that not enough is being done for him or her. So he always feels, so now the other person who is listening to his sob story or sad story feels sympathy. See, he feels so sorry for that person. And the person feeling sorry feels that the energy is lost. And that's how this poor me or victim steal energy from others. Same sobbing story he'll tell to 20 different people. So that he keeps stealing energy from everyone. Thoda energy usse, thoda isse, a little energy he keeps stealing from everybody. And keeps his sobbing story alive. And the moment he again get an opportunity to become a victim or a poor me, he is ready. So it's an addiction. Like intimidator or perpetrator is an addiction, addictive behavioral trait, emotional trait. Same way, poor me or victimhood is also an addiction. Now, the another personality type is of interrogator. So, as the name itself says, interrogator, always interrogating, always asking questions, probing to find something wrong so that you can break down others' spirit or will. So, these kind of people are very hostile critics. They are very cynical. They are hyper vigilant. You make one mistake, you may do 10 good things, but make one mistake and they will catch you. They'll find fault with you. They're always very skeptical because these people are perfectionists and they are very intelligent. They'll always use the logic, facts, data to prove that why they are right and you are wrong. They'll gaslight you to make you believe that you are wrong, and then you are feeling, oh, yes, I am wrong. You feel guilty. You feel, oh my God, I did something bad. I did something wrong. And that's how they steal the energy from you. Now, what happens to the person who lost his energy like this? They become aloof. They become withdrawn. They don't want to be in your company, in the company of an interrogator or intimator, because they know that their energy will be stolen. So become aloof. They become withdrawn. They lock the room and then not come out. We see how so many times the children behave like that. If the parents are always finding fault with the children, the child becomes aloof. They become withdrawn. They become mysterious. They'll never give you a very direct answer. They'll be very vague. They'll always dodge the question. They become very secretive because now home is no more a safe space for them to be themselves. That's why they need a lot of space. They become non-committable, not non-committal. Even if they need some help, they'll not ask for help. They'll always stay confused. If everybody is sitting in a dinner table, they'll all of a sudden make some excuse and they'll go to the room and not come back. But now, as a family, you're feeling irritated. As a parent, you're feeling irritated. You're angry, you're upset. And subconsciously, that person has stolen energy from you by making you feel upset or angry or irritated. So this is how we all have an energy theft, energy control dramas we all play with each other. Energy is being transacted, right? And why do we need to steal energy from each other? Because we are not aligned with the inner being. When you are a meditator or when you are aligned with your inner being, then your source becomes the ultimate resource. Your consciousness, you're illumined by your consciousness. Then you don't need to steal energy from others. But when you are not aligned with your inner being, the ego feels lonely. It always likes to steal energy from others. But when you know that you are pure conscious, when you rest in pure consciousness, all the energy comes from there. That becomes your source. Then you don't need to outsource. Your source becomes the ultimate resource. So that is what the true answer is meditate. Find your inner alignment. Then we'll not need the need to steal, nor do we need to steal the energy from others, nor should we let others or will not allow our energy to be stolen by others. The others can only steal when you allow it to be stolen. Allowing is our choice. No matter how much they try to steal, but if you don't allow them to be stolen, they cannot steal it. Then they'll find somebody else to steal, but they'll leave you out of the equation. They may not change, but they will change, but their relationship with you will change, their behavior with you will change. Because they'll try once, they'll try twice, they'll try 4 times. But eventually, if you're not allowing your energy to be stolen, then they will leave you out of the equation. They'll find somebody else. So friends, I can take 10 minutes Q&A, question and answers, then we'll do a beautiful meditation on heal our relationship. Yeah. It will be around an hour meditation, very powerful meditation to heal our relationship. And before that, I can take 10 minutes of Q&A session. So please raise your hands and Priyal will tell you to unmute you, and then you can just say where are you from, what do you do, what's your name, and then you can ask the question.
Yeah, hello sir. I am Pratibha from Bangalore. I'm a new meditator, yes, I've started meditation religiously from the last 2 months now. I think 40 days plus now. I did the silent retreat at Pyramid Valley, and I last year had an AMR, and I am coming now for your maid retreat along with full family.
Oh wow, nice, welcome.
I've registered including my daughter. So she's 10-year-old, and my husband is not into meditation, but somehow I'm trying to pull him. So we all are coming. But see, understanding is one thing, but then when it comes to real life, no, It's like maybe we are not trained for it, maybe that is the right word, but then उस मोमेंट पे तो बिल्कुल नहीं पता चलता है उस मोमेंट में तो बिल्कुल ही मतलब मेरे को तो 1-2 घंटे भी लग जाते हैं मुझे लगता है अभी फिलहाल। एंड देन जब शांत होते हैं तो आई फील कि समवेयर बिकॉज़ वी आर डूइंग टू मेनी थिंग्स एंड आई एम आल्सो मल्टीटास्किंग मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम। तो लेकिन वो जैसे मल्टीटास्किंग के बिना काम नहीं चलेगा मतलब बिकॉज़ वी हैव सो मच थिंग्स ऑन आवर प्लेट राइट? तो कैसे उसको हाउ टू लेट गो ऑफ फ्यू थिंग्स मतलब हाउ दैट अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड हाउ विल दैट
So
कम?
two ways. One is meditation, which will help you to find your inner alignment. And second is when you get up from meditation, then throughout the day, awareness.
Awareness.
See, the moment you lose also yourself, you lose yourself, or you behaved in a certain way which you are not proud about, or you overreacted or reacted, then the moment you become aware, that is the victory. Oh, I lost my alignment. And then you choose silence, right? So, and that, and then slowly, that awareness will increase. And earlier you may be upset for 2 days, 20 days, 2 months, 2 years, 20 years, people are upset with somebody. But then the timing will increase, right? Now those 2 hours will become 20 minutes, then 20 minutes will become 2 minutes, then 2 minutes will become 20 seconds, right? And that is the journey, that is the progress.
Okay.
Or
But
the
when I think
instances will reduce. Same situation, similar situation where you used to lose your alignment maybe 10 times in a day. Now it will become once or twice. And then, so that's the victory. And it's a journey. We're all work in progress. Even though I am teaching, but I also do lose my alignment sometimes. And then I realize, oh, I'm teaching, but I'm not practicing. I need to be aware. And the moment I'm aware, it's again, that's a victory. Right?
ये मुझे लग रहा है कि मतलब बिकॉज वी हैव टू मेनी थिंग्स एज आई मेंशन तो उसका क्या करें मतलब
It's okay. It's okay. See, especially women. Women is always multitasking, right? Men and women are working, they have children, they take care of so many other home responsibilities. But we are all wired like that. Women, especially women, are wired to do multitask. So don't worry about that. What is more important is at one moment of time, do whatever you're doing, do your best. Give it all, give it your all.
one more thing I noticed is during meditation, suddenly you will remember all the
Many
work.
times, and that is what will come with meditation. Many times you're thinking something and then your mind is scattered. That should not be the thing. Multitasking is not a problem, but one task at a time. That is what is important.
और मेडिटेशन में व्हाट आई रिमेंबर इज आई गेट लॉट ऑफ थॉट्स ये भी करना है ये भी करना है ये भी करना है बट व्हेन एक्चुअली आई एम डन विद मेडिटेशन मे बी आई एम नॉट डूइंग ऑल दोस टास्क्स एंड इट जस्ट पता नहीं वो मतलब पूरा टू डू लिस्ट जो होती है ना वो समहाउ इट पॉप्स अप अच्छा ये भी है और मेडिटेशन के बाद आई एम लाइक कि अच्छा कर तो नहीं रही हूँ जितना कर लिस्ट थे उसमें से तो 2-3 ही हुए हैं
कोई बात नहीं ना. Anyways, you're coming to the May retreat. We'll go more in detail, right? Yeah. Yeah. Let's take others also.
Akriti, you can go next.
Hello, am
Yeah.
I audible?
Yes, Akriti. Go ahead.
Sir, recently I delivered my second child, and after that there have been many much hormonal disturbances due to which I snap more often. So with my husband, it happens like I'll say something with out of context, not related to that moment, but somewhere from the back of my mind something pops out, and then I'll say it, and then I'll regret it, and then after 4-5 minutes I'll go and say sorry to him. Okay, I'm sorry for that. But I think, but even after saying sorry, that things gets escalated, and there are a bit like I snap again. So after analyzing myself I thought that I will not speak something negative in any circumstance, and I'll first say sorry to everyone wherever I think that I'm wrong. So today itself what happened that out of uh, sheer mistake, I was driving, and a girl came in front of my car, and I did not hit her, but matlab she was matlab I saved her somewhat, and then I said sorry to her, but she did not accepted my sorry, and then she started saying all the skirmishes
Okay,
thing that.
okay. Yeah, so others also there. See,
Huh.
what is most important is not what you do.
Hmm.
Are you doing from a state of alignment, right?
Acha.
What is important is first thing is the root cause. Why are you snapping out?
Hmm.
And so work on that root cause, and that's where meditation takes up. So when you meditate, when you find inner alignment, and
Hmm.
and practice awareness, many
Hmm.
times we are addicted to feeling guilty. Guilt is
Hmm.
also an addiction. So you tend to make mistakes so that you feel guilty, you regret about it, and then you'll say sorry about it. But
Hmm.
but the idea is not to feel regret or say sorry. That is,
Hmm.
but the idea is to learn the lesson from your so that you don't repeat it again.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
The
Hmm. Hmm.
mistake is not a mistake, but not learning from the mistake is a mistake, is another
Hmm.
mistake. Or to
Hmm.
feel
Hmm.
regretfully about something is to
Hmm. Hmm.
reinfect yourself. The idea is to learn
Okay.
the lesson. Regret is not a solution. The learning the lesson is the solution.
Okay. So what do I align to? Matlab, I know my
Meditation.
priorities.
Do
Okay.
meditations. Do meditate.
Okay. Fine, sir. Matlab, I do practice breathing, like calm breathe, box breathing, and everything. But since I have two children and I'm always bogged down with something or the other, some work or the other, so it's not very easy for me to be positive every moment. Many a times, one child will
I'm
be
just
crying,
telling
other
you to
child.
meditate. Find time to
Okay.
meditate.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we'll take next as Sai. Sai, you can go. Go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for this wonderful session. Um, my question is, throughout the session, you have mentioned the importance of tone. I do agree with that. But the fact is, I'm unable to control it. I was often labeled as being loud. So, this did have an impact on me and how I perceive myself. So, kindly help me to how to control my tone.
Again, meditate and awareness. See, these are the two ways. Meditation is help you for inner transformation, and awareness will help you when in your day to with the eyes open, when you are faced with day-to-day challenges. That time, if you're aware, oh, before opening my mouth, am I aligned? If you're aligned, your tone will be nice. If you lose your alignment, their tone will be different, right? So if you feel ki, oh, I'm raging inside, I'm angry inside, I'm upset inside, then don't open your mouth that moment. Say, I'll talk to you later. First find your alignment and then express the need. Oh, when you do this, I feel angry. Or even if you know it, oh, I will not, I'll express it in a nice way so that the other person knows that this triggers me or this makes me feel annoyed. So small tools, but big changes. Small shift your energy will make a big shift on the periphery. That's your life,
Okay,
right?
sir. Sir, while talking, I do become aware and try to tone it down. But I feel that I'm becoming more overconscious and self monitoring. Too much of self monitoring is happening. And finally, I may feel that I'm not accepting myself.
See, it's a matter of practice. See, I don't know what specific situation and what are you relating about. It's about practice. And then we need to change, right? We need to break the habit of being ourselves. So yes, sometimes change is challenging. And the ego tells you, oh, you're not accepting yourself. But this is again ego's role of making you believe that, oh, this is not authentic. But sometimes you need gradual changes, and then slowly it becomes your nature. Then it becomes the second nature.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dr. Kiran.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good
Thank you for
evening.
the wonderful session, sir. We always love your sessions.
Thank you.
My question is, in the process of being aligned with ourselves, inner self, sometimes we withdraw from the situation only to avoid some rifts. But if that pattern is keep repeating in our lives, it shows that we are escaping from that situation. and it is with any relationship. And I have seen that, some parents, when they try to behave in that way, children take granted the parents' behavior, and then they become more aggressive. So, how to deal with such situations?
So as I told you, it is not about the action. It is the energy behind the action. I'm not telling you not to take action, but are you taking the action out of anger, frustration, or are you taking the action out of love and compassion and for the actual beneficial of the child in the long run? So what is the core emotion behind that action? What is the see, as a parents, you all have good intentions, but many times our emotion is we are frustrated, we are angry, we are irritated. Secondly, we are calm, composed, but we are firm, and we take the action. Suppose I remember when my child was for 13, 14, he got addicted to all these video games, and especially those games were like those very violent games, and and I saw that his behavior also became a bit violent. So I needed to take action to first is to limit his time for video games, plus which video games he's allowed to play. So when I told him, no, this is what you're allowed and this is what you're not allowed, the child became very violent, right? But I didn't lose my calm. I'm smiling, I'm firm. Okay, this is the only time, this is the time you get it, and by the time, after 1 hour, I'll take it back from you. No matter you shout, cry, laugh, whatever it is. But I am firm and I'm not losing my alignment. I'm from inside, I'm composed. I'm not judging that person's behavior also. No matter he's my child, no matter what he says, doesn't matter. But I'm composed. I'm relaxed. So the child will eventually they will not learn from what you say, they'll learn from what you do. Children listen from their eyes, not from their ears. They will eventually do what you do, not what you say. The problem is we want to change our children without changing ourselves, and then in their mind they say, oh, what hypocrite, right? So it is, so what I'm trying to say is not to take action, but the energy behind the action, that is the key, that is important.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Do we have time to take few more questions?
I can take, we have 3 more raised hands, so let's take these 3.
Okay.
Hanuman, Gupta, Shweta, and Aditya.
All right. Hanuman, you can go next.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
And it was a very nice session and very nicely explained. So primarily, I wanted to ask one question, that what we understand by alignment. And some other participant also asked about that. How do we know we are aligned? So
yeah.
Primarily,
Yeah,
what is alignment? And
yeah. So alignment is where you are connected with your inner being. That's what meditation does. It helps you. During the meditation, you drop your identity. You forget who you are, your personality self, the roles you play. So you drop your identity.
okay,
right? And when the moment you drop your identity, you drop all the resistance, which comes because of the identity.
right.
So when that is dropped, you connect with your inner being. And the very nature of your inner being, that pure consciousness is of Satta Chitanand, pure love, pure joy, pure happiness, that wholeness. So when you connect to that source, you become that. That is your true nature, right? And that is what I mean by alignment.
But then how do we know that we are aligned? Another
Your emotions, your emotional transformation will tell you. Your feeling is your guidance system. It is telling you whether you're aligned or not. If you're still feeling angry, that means you're not aligned. If you're feeling love and calm and peace and wholeness within, that means you're aligned.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Wonderful session.
Yeah.
I attend your other sessions also, your breath work and all those things. But recently, but though what I'm asking you right now is not related to the current topic, it is related to one of my issues. That is, I've developed a physical condition that I can't sit for meditation for, let's say, even for 5 minutes because I get pain in my hip line. So what to do? Because earlier I used to meditate for 1 to 2 hours in a stretch.
So you can do
So
lying
I'm
down.
losing my confidence,
You
and
can
I
do
feel
lying
that
down. You can do
okay,
lying down, not a problem at all.
okay. Because now I'm feeling that I will अब मेरी स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी खत्म हो जाएगी, मेरे को ऐसे वाली फीलिंग आना शुरू हो गया है.
नहीं, आप है ना लेट के कर सकते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम.
ओके ओके, ठीक है. थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू.
थैंक यू सो
एनी
मच.
मेडिटेशन यू मीन टू से?
एनी मेडिटेशन आप लेट के कर सकते
ओके,
हैं. इवन
क्योंकि उसमें
ब्रेथवर्क,
जैसे बोलते हैं बैक सीधा रहना चाहिए, तो इट डजंट अफेक्ट दैट वे.
कोई बात नहीं, बैक तो सीधा ही है ना, लेट भी गए तो.
ओके,
ठीक है ना,
ठीक है.
ब्रेथवर्क
थैंक
भी कर
थैंक
सकते हैं
यू.
लेट के.
ओके ओके,
ठीक है.
थैंक.
Very good evening, sir.
या गुड इवनिंग
Thank you,
आदित्य.
thank you for a very nice session. I have been following you for the last 6 years and I have improved a lot. So many gratitude for you.
थैंक
The
यू.
problem with mine is कि मैं टोटल साइलेंस में हूँ. मैंने फ़ोन कॉल्स वगैरह सब लिमिटेड कर रखा है, किसी से ज़्यादा कनेक्शन नहीं रखती. सोशली भी अपने आप को बहुत ज़्यादा कट ऑफ किया है. बट आई डोंट नो हाउ टू मेडिटेट. जो गाइडेड मेडिटेशन है वो मुझे नहीं भाता. आई डोंट नो. आई वांट टू नो द बेसिक्स ऑफ मेडिटेशन, हाउ टू लर्न इट. Otherwise, everything is fine. I have improved a lot in behavior too, in responding and everything.
Nice, nice, nice. So just be with your breath. Just observe your normal, natural breath. Your mind will again drift away to some mundane things. Thoughts will come. So don't go with the thought. Let the thought come, let it arise, let it go. And you remind yourself you have to come back to your breath. Your job is to be with your breath. If the mind is pulsing some thoughts, don't go with the thoughts. Don't give attention to the thoughts. Don't analyze the thoughts. And but again come back to your breath. So the more you're with your breath, slowly your thoughts will start reducing and the mind will reach a no mind state, empty state. That is what the technique with Buddha discovered called Anapansati. That is what I learned from Patriji. Anapansati, where when you are with your breath, your thought starts reducing and then you reach a state of no mind. And that is where the magic happens. That is when you lose your identity, you drop all resistance. And the moment you drop resistance, you become one with your consciousness. And that is when the transformation happens.
Because I am not able to follow the instructions during guided meditation.
Okay, if you can't do guided, do non-guided. That's whatever works for you.
And anything you can guide me from negative thoughts. बहुत पॉजिटिव हो गए हैं पर फिर भी कभी कभी नेगेटिव आ जाता है once in a while.
कोई बात नहीं. The ideas don't assign it any meaning. Don't create a story around it. See,
If someone has
some negative, but don't give it attention or don't create a story around it. The more you create a story around it, the more you're empowering it with your story.
Yeah.
The moment you don't feed it with your story, it will lose its intensity or it loses power. And with more meditation, you'll have more control over your thoughts. Because it's not about negative or positive. You become the master of the thoughts. Yeah. But you're making great progress. You're just with the help of awareness, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And meditation will be again sone pe suhaga. It will be like really icing on the cake then.
It's a nice tool. No? Just I want to learn it more perfectly.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so should we start with the meditation or
we'll start with the meditation. We'll do heal our relationship. It will be in English. And just I want you all to clasp your hands like this, cross your legs, and gently close your eyes. So it will be around for 55 minutes. So let's begin. Let's start. After the meditation, we'll just, we won't do much sharing because we are already beyond the time. But if maybe we can do 1 or 2 sharing about your experience of meditation, and that's it. Right? All right. So let's begin. Let's start.
Is the meditation
Can you start the meditation? Keshav, can you start it? Take a comfortable position. Sit up straight. Clasp your hands. Cross your legs. And gently close your eyes. Today, our intention is to heal our relationships. It is nice to have this opportunity to revisit our relationships. And as we reconcile our relationships, we also heal our relationship with our own self and become the benefit of that healing. There is no subject of greater significance to you than your relationships, for without others, you could not be you. The process of this meditation is simple and is a great way to move from your old self to a new self. The first stage of the meditation is brain coherence, which helps you to make your mind empty, lose your identity, drop any resistance, and raise your vibrations. Then we move to the second stage, heart coherence. Here you open your heart, connect to your inner being, transcend your feelings, and generate enough momentum so that beneficial behaviors can be inspired. By now, you are ready to be ready to be ready. Then you move to the third stage, where you connect to the relationship you want to heal. Here, I'll be guiding you with many affirmations. Then you move to a final stage, where you express your sincere gratitude for this healing journey. So I welcome you, dear friends, to participate in this powerful healing process. I hope it benefits you. I want to invite you to gently shift your awareness to your nostrils. Take a deep breath in through your nostrils, and as you breathe out, relax. And one more slow, steady breath through your nostrils. And as you exhale, let your whole body relax. Shift your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. At this moment of time, nothing else exists but your breath. Just be with your breath. Your normal, natural, simple, easy, relaxed breathing. With every inhalation and exhalation, become more and more relaxed. Feel the wave of relaxation sweeping your whole body. At this moment of time, completely drop your identity, your personality self, your ego, your analytical mind, which is the extension of your ego. Just drop it all and become pure consciousness. Withdraw your attention from all people, places, things, time and event, and just be with your in-breath and out-breath. And feel your whole body sinking into this generous present moment. As you observe each and every breath coming in and out of your nostrils, sense the temperature in your nostrils. Notice the sensations of the air as it moves in and out of your nostrils. Sense the sharp, cool sensation of the air on the way in and the warm, soft sensation of the air on its way out. Notice it. Sense it. Each and every breath is keenly observed. Are you breathing deep or shallow? Observe. Let not a single breath slip by without your awareness. If any time your attention seems to wander away with your thoughts, come back and bring your attention back to your nostrils. With every breath, feel yourself going deeper and deeper within. With every breath, sink further deep. Drift deeper. And even deeper still. And now it's time to become nobody, no one, no thing, nowhere, and no time. Become pure consciousness. Aware that you're aware in this endless vast field. Surrender any aspects of your limited self to join the greater self and lose yourself in nothing to become everything. And now, gently shift your awareness to the area of your heart, allowing your breath to move in and out of the sacred center. Allow yourself to breathe more deeply, more soundly, and more completely. And as you breathe from this creative center, become aware of your feelings. Notice it. Remember, where your attention goes, your energy flows. With every breath, you infuse more life to your heart with your attention. This is the sacred place where we create from. With every breath, you activate this creative center furthermore. With every breath, you open your heart furthermore. With every breath, you activate this creative center furthermore. Feel the expansion in this area. Tune in to the pure positive energy of your inner being. Feel your connection with your source energy. Know that the source is the ultimate resource. Breathe. Feel. And move into a new state of being as you rest your attention within this center. Breathe, Feel immense joy, immense gratitude. Feel immense love. Be thankful for all the wonderful relationships which you have in your life. Feel the appreciation in your heart for what you appreciates. Feel it. Remember this feeling in your heart. Remember it by heart. And now I want you to think of that person whom you want to heal your relationship, with whom you want to reconcile your relationship. Think of this person who may frustrate you, push your emotional buttons, and trigger the feeling of anger, fear, rage, resentment, or any other limited emotions. Sometimes it seems like others have the power to negatively influence you, but that is never true. Breathe in, breathe out. It's only your response to them has the power to pinch you off from the naturally good feeling person that you are. Breathe in, breathe out. When others lash at you in anger with words or actions, their battle is not with you, but with themselves. Breathe in, breathe out. If you do not take their behavior personally, knowing that is their own limitation, in time, they will leave you out of it. If you do not take things personally, there's a huge amount of freedom that comes to you. Breathe in, breathe out. The more you blame others for your problem, the more you keep the problem active in your vibration. Breathe in, breathe out. Understand that all relationships are like a mirror, which is only reflecting you, your relationship with yourself. The universe only brings in aspects of others what is active in you. Breathe in, breathe out. Sometimes, as a part of your soul contract, you choose challenging relationships to help you evolve, help you grow. Sometimes, you plant wounds to catalyze great healings. Breathe in, breathe out. Life events help you to heal and grow. It's happening for you and not to you. Breathe in, breathe out. Many a times you don't see things as they are. You see things as you are. Many a times you are a grievance looking for a cause. Today is time to change. Be a joy looking for a cause. Breathe in, breathe out. Your life will give you whatever experience is more helpful for the evolution of your consciousness. You must become a vibrational match to the qualities that you seek, because what comes to you always matches you. Breathe in, breathe out. If you feel threatened by another, the threat is not real, for only you can stop the natural flow of your natural well-being. Breathe in, breathe out. As you insist
on looking at the positive aspects of others. In time, only positive aspects will be shown to you as you change your own point of attraction. Focus on the best of what you see in others, and when some of the characteristics are missing, practice seeing them anyways. When you practice the thoughts of the things you desire, they must show up in your experience. It's a law. What irritates you about others only reflects the part of ego that's active in you. The universe only brings you aspects of others, what's active in you. Breathe in, breathe out. You have control over behavior of all others as it relates to you, because you are evoking behavior in them corresponding to your vibration. Breathe in, breathe out. Be selective of your focus as your attention feeds the energy. And energy is the currency of the universe. When you pay attention to something, you buy that experience. So use the positive aspects of each other to tune into who you really are. Focus your attention on what you love about that person. Catch them doing right rather than doing wrong. Or what you appreciates. Breathe in. Breathe out. If the other person is behaving from an unconscious state, do not let your ego identify with it. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts around it. Nobody can make you unhappy without your consent. There are no justified resentments. Breathe in, breathe out. Drop all the judgments, any blame, any anger, any resentments. As your judgments carry a strong emotional charge, what you judge is what you draw more into your life. What you resist, you persist. As long as you keep blaming, you shift the responsibility. You came as a creator, not as a reactor. Breathe in, breathe out. And now, I want you to place the person in your heart and give immense love. Envelop that person into your love. Thank that person to help you in your spiritual awakening. Act as a catalyst in your spiritual journey, for mirroring the emotions that are active in you, and for showing the reflection of yourself in that person. Breathe in, breathe out, and now embrace this person and tell them all projections, expectations, judgments, separations, and rejections I have of you and of me. Because of you, I drop it totally and completely and let it go. Tell them, I leave you free to be yourself, to think your own thoughts, to indulge in your own taste. Follow your inclination and to behave in ways you decide to your own liking. I accept and allow you to be the way you are. Breathe in, breathe out. And now, I want you to forgive this person. Forgiveness does not mean that you are wrong. and the other person is right. It means that you value a relationship more than your ego. As you forgive, you set yourself free. As you forgive, you release the burden of unwanted feelings towards this person. For an event once forgiven becomes a powerless memory and no longer generates the feeling of anger, frustration, resentment, or hurt. As you forgive, you feel complete. There is nothing missing. All that you need is alive in you. Breathe in, breathe out. And now open your heart and give immense gratitude. Feel immense care, compassion, unconditional love, self-love, kindness, acceptance, and gentleness. Feel this feeling. Stay in this feeling. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now, as you reconcile the relationship with this person, you heal your patterns of relationship and reconcile your relationships all around. A win anywhere is a win everywhere. The relationships that you seek are flowing to you. So relax and enjoy the unfolding. Feel the appreciation for what is and eagerness for what is coming. There is great love here for you. And now, Divine One, sentient being, creator of destiny, center yourself by placing both your hands over your beautiful heart, your soul, acknowledging the sacred place that all things are created from, acknowledging the divine within you, the power within you, as you rest your awareness on this creative center. Breathe through it and allow your breath to relax your body. And now it's time to give thanks to your new relationship. Open your heart and give immense gratitude for all that you have created. And the longer you linger in this gratitude, the more you draw your new life into you. For the emotional signature of gratitude means that it has already happened. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Thank the universe for opening your heart and heal all your relationships, including your relationship with your inner self. To strengthen your connection with your inner source, as your source is your ever-ready resource. And to show the evidence of it in your life, as your life is filled with unexpected wonder and the joy of existence. Breathe, feel, smile, and radiate your love into life, and receive the love from all of life. Be inspired, be lifted, feel invincible, feel empowered, feel magnificent. Breathe, feel, remember this feeling in your heart. Memorize this feeling. Anchor this feeling. Treasure this feeling. And remember by heart. And now, whenever you're ready, you can slowly bring your awareness back to your new body, to a new heart, to your new relationships, and to your new life in a whole new world and a whole new time. Whenever you're ready, you may gently rub your hands and place it over your beautiful eyes. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly open your eyes and come back. To this material world of senses. Take your time and slowly come back, filled with love and joy. Thank you for spending these moments with me. My love and appreciation to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all, friends. Thank you so much for your time and staying till the end, for participating in this meditation. So now we can maybe take just 2 sharings for the meditation and then we can end the session. So anybody would like to share, can just raise your hands. Yeah, Shweta.
So this meditation was very eye-opening, and in fact, it gave me many reality checks. So I felt like that I should have, like, if I can access this recording again, then I would like to do journaling on all those points,
Yes, so
because it was very
have
eye-opening.
we have this meditation on the app. We have an app called Soul Lab, SOULLA app. It's a free app.
Okay.
So you can go on the app and do this and many meditations, not just this, but many meditations
Okay.
anytime you want. It's both in English and Hindi.
I do your meditations from YouTube also. So
Yeah.
I think I will do this because it's like it makes you to think actually,
Yes.
and it makes you realize, because especially what you are seeing in others is basically your own reflection.
Yes.
That was something which I felt that I really need to work upon.
Yes, we all need to work upon. So
Yeah.
but that's the
Thank
truth.
you. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Shweta. Yes, we can take one last sharing from Falguni. Yeah, and then we can end this. Yeah, Falguni, go ahead.
Hello, Shreans.
Yeah,
I'm very much fan of your meditation. I used to do, I'm like, regular doing on Wednesday, your sleep meditation. And
right.
yeah, also on Saturday, I mostly try, do not skip your any meditation. And today it was wonderful experience, very, very, very nice meditation. I really feel so light and like I was imaging a person in front of me, and I had a very, very, very good reaction with that person. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you all. Thank you, Priyal, and the whole Soul Sensei team for organizing this, for hosting me, for inviting me.
Can you please once again tell me the app? Any other app you was talking
Soul
about?
Lab, SOULLAB.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Yes. All right, friends. So thank you. Have a great day and a great week ahead. Wish you all the best. Thank you for the gift of your time and attention. And see you all soon. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Shreyansh, for such a wonderful session as always. Thank you, everyone, for joining today's session. You're on Soul Sensei. Hope everyone liked today's session. So, we are just sharing a link right now. We have just shared a link right now. If you like today's session and if you would like to show your gratitude, we have something called as show gratitude. So, through this link, you can show your gratitude. This really helps us to continue offering more sessions like this. So if you found any value today, if you liked today's session, you can go ahead and show your gratitude through the link that we have shared today. Thank you, Shreyansh, once again for today's session, and thank you everyone for joining today's session. Please follow us on Instagram at the rate your soul sensei, and we hope to see all of you all soon again. Thank you so much. Yeah, so as I was saying, we have shared the link for the show gratitude. So, this link is like these sessions are completely free, and our leader offers their time, wisdom, and energy in devotion to this collective. So, if today's session resonated with you, if you felt inspired, if you found any value from today's session, we have a gentle offering called as show gratitude. Through this, you may contribute rupees 101, rupees 151, or rupees 201 as a gesture of gratitude and energetic balance. Your support really allows us to nurture this space and allows us to continue offering more sessions like this so more and more people can benefit from these sessions. So, for those who have joined in through the website, you will find a show gratitude button at the right bottom corner of your video call. And for people who cannot find that button, we have also shared the link in the chat box through which you can also go ahead, contribute, and show your gratitude. So, thank you everyone for joining. Your presence and your participation. It's already a beautiful contribution to this space. We have all again shared the link. If anyone has any doubts regarding this, we are here and we'll definitely be able to help you out through this. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining today's session. Thank you, Bhaskar, for showing your gratitude and contributing for today's session. We really appreciate this. Thank you, people, for those who have shown their gratitude and contributed for today's session. We really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for joining also today's session. And we also see that Radhesh has also contributed. So thank you, everyone, for those who have contributed. And thank you, Bhaskar. And we hope to see all of y'all in more sessions ahead. And you can find all of our upcoming sessions on our website, on our website SoulSensei. So thank you everyone, and hope all of y'all have a wonderful evening ahead.